Tapu Village, is there grass here? Maybe it'll make up for it. Oh, how? Now do you want to fight? How? Because I've been waiting. Down here is Route 14. I smell a new Pokemon. Let's make up for that shitty wishy-washy. Oh, over here must be where the totem fight is. I think I remember. It's like some abandoned warehouse or some shit. Right over here. Uh-oh. What's that flock of Murkrow doing? This guy wants to fight. And it seems yet again there is no place to get a Pokemon on this route. Here is the totem. But I guess I can't go up against it yet. That's fine. Why can't I get a Pokemon? Oh, here's some grass. Have I caught anything over here yet? I don't think so. I don't think so. No, I haven't caught anything here. Let's go to that grass, folks! It's grass time, I reckon. What you got over here? A Dragonite? I'll take a Dragonite, even though that'd be useless against the upcoming totem. Give me a Pelipper. Well, I could have had a Pelipper before. I caught that Wingull, what, like 3 years ago? And it died, so I guess this makes up for losing that guy. Well, Pot, you want to switch out. You know, the Pot's gonna call the kettle black on this one, if you know what I'm saying. Wow! He will not stay in any ball! That's like the 6th one! What the hell is going on? He's paralyzed in the red, and he won't stay in any ball. This might have to be the great Pelipper that got away, folks. 1, 2, 3... Okay, that one did it. As soon as I start complaining into the microphone, the Pokemon stays in. And the winner is Risleer, who says, I want to live in the box. Looks like you'll get the perfect opportunity with this one. Because I don't see myself using a water flying that isn't named Gyarados. But maybe, someday. But not today. And up here is Route 15, which, folks, means yet again another potential Pokemon. I can't believe it keeps happening. So many Pokemon in a row, even though 3 of those areas didn't have anything. But hey, I won't complain if it's good. What is it going to be on this route? Nope, not Pelipper. Not falling for that one again, with its shitty spit-up gimmick bullshit. Oh, Slowpoke. Okay, I'll take a Slowpoke, that's fine. Another thing to sit in the box. Another way to get somebody's comment up on the big screen. Nothing's very effective, so let's go for a Brick Break. If he dies, you know, it wasn't very effective. That's his fault. No, he's fine. He's fine. And the winner is Poke Donut. Hey, Poke, that makes sense. Who says, I am a cuck. Perfect. The Slowpoke Donut. Alright, folks. This is the trial. I can now challenge the Mimikyu Totem Trial. The place where it all ended last time. So I need to go back, select the team that I will valiantly fight with, train them all up to 35, and then it's showtime. It's time to see if I can achieve... Whoops. Can't talk and walk at the same time. Let's see if I can do what I couldn't do a year ago, folks. Alright, folks. These are the 6 I'm going to take in. You might be thinking, those are some weird choices. And of course, Grago still has a level to go before he's ready. But let me explain my reasoning. Our boy Mimikyu here uses only physical attacks as far as I know. He uses like Shadow Claw and Play Rough. Both are physical attacks. And he has a, you know, a decently high attack stat. Plus, since he's a totem, he gets all of his stats boosted by 1. So the idea would be to lower his attack stat as much as possible by using things like Intimidate, Baby Doll Eyes, and maybe even burning him with Azakayan, since all of his moves are physical. So Azakayan, of course, can burn him. He has a berry that will take care of the burn, but maybe Azakayan can hold on to burn him again, cutting his attack in half, keep using Intimidate by switching in and out, cut his attack down low, low, low. Salmon Taxi, of course, Baby Doll Eyes always goes first, lowers his attack. So we lower his attack as much as possible with these 3. You're thinking, Grago, you're taking a dragon into the fairy fight? What the fuck is wrong with you? But as we found out, fairy is not that great against him because he's a fire and dragon. So he can always... And plus he has super high defense. That's the idea. We lower their attack a bunch, so if I have to use Grago, I don't plan on doing it, but if I have to, his defense is so high that he probably won't get hurt at all, and we can just use Flamethrower to fuck shit up. And then, of course, there's Marshlow, the guy who I think will win the fight after I lower their attack so low that they can't even hurt us. We switch into Marshlow, go for that Z-Power Heavy Slam to probably take it out in one hit if we're lucky, and if not, he's not doing much damage to us anyway. And finally, you're thinking, Pot? Why the fuck are you bringing Pot? He's dark fighting, so fairy moves are 4 times effective against him. Even if you lower Mimikyu's attack, one play rough will probably finish him off. That's true. However, he's here just in case of an emergency. His attack stat is super high, and he has Bullet Punch, which Steel, super effective against Mimikyu. Mimikyu's only weak to Steel and to Ghost, right? So I don't have any Ghost things that I can use, but Pot here, Bullet Punch always goes first. It's the move that I should have used the first time around. If I would have used Bullet Punch, I probably would have won that last Nuzlocke. So just in case, you know, Mimikyu's low on health and things keep dying, I switch to Pot, use Bullet Punch, go first, and hopefully knock that thing's ass out. That's the plan. That's what I'm gonna do. These are the 6. I'm gonna go get Grago up to 35. And then we're gonna do it, folks. And then we're gonna do it, and I'm going to fulfill my destiny. And I don't think I need to heal up, but I'm just doing it anyway. Alright, here we go. I don't know if you can tell by my tone of voice, but I am beyond terrified. I am very nervous. I have so much on the line here, so much, you know, potential pride to be squandered and defeated and crushed by this Mimikyu yet again. This Mimikyu is the stuff of nightmares for me. It has plagued my existence for over a year now. It humiliated me. It made me worse than Ben Saint. So of course, I cannot let this go. It's time for me to finally get my revenge. Okay. I know it's behind me, which is hard to do when this thing is plugged in. Oh, where is it? There it is. Very awkward for somebody with their 3DS plugged in. See me? Okay, here we go, everybody. It's my own personal day of retribution up against Totem Mimikyu. I know it has a berry that will prevent me from keeping it burned, and I doubt I'll get off 2 Beak Blasts on it, but maybe. And also, it has a disguise up, so the first damage I do to it does not count. Let's get rid of that disguise and that berry by using a Beak Blast and hope that even though his attack is +1, play rough or whatever the fuck, will not finish Azakayan off in one hit. I really hope so. Go for the Beak Blast, Azakayan. Get your beak nice and toasty for him. Use his play rough. How much will it do? It does plenty. We burn him, but he's gonna eat the berry. He's gonna eat the berry. And the thing is, we can use Beak Blast again. We can use Beak Blast again to sacrifice Azakayan, to burn Mimikyu. God, I don't want to sacrifice Azakayan. Maybe we can intimidate him and stuff so that next time he hits me with Play Rough, it won't do that much damage. And he can survive. So let's switch to Gyarados. Now that he has his Banette out, we can intimidate both of them. That's why I didn't start off with Butler Block. So let's switch out to the Intimidate. Hopefully we don't take too much damage this time around. Intimidate both of them. Now, Banette, or whatever you pronounce it, has a bunch of mean stuff. Like, he'll try to Will-O-Wisp you and stuff like that. Butler Block, yeah, Will-O-Wisp. Oh, hey, he missed. That's nice. That's pretty nice. And we heal up from leftovers. Let's switch now to somebody with good defense like, you know, Grago. We should probably switch to him because he's fire. So if you try to Will-O-Wisp him, it's not going to work. And he has high defense, so he's not a bad one to switch to as we're, you know, playing the Intimidate game. Let's go to Grago. Let's go to Grago. How much you gonna do against him? He has low HP but high defense. Play rough. Please don't do over half. Okay, it doesn't do shit. Oh, but he uses feint attack. That doesn't really do shit either, it looks like. And he has leftovers too. How do you like that? Only +5 though. Let's intimidate, I think again. Let's intimidate again, folks. We're gonna do it as many times as we can without it dying. Hopefully they don't get a whole bunch of lucky crits and Butler Block goes down, because I really need this Intimidate as long in this game as possible. They're both intimidated again, which means Mimikyu is -1, Banette is -2. What is... Ooh, my attack fault. Doesn't matter. Okay, he uses Curse, which doesn't really matter because I'm switching out, although it's going to do some damage to me right now. That's not good. I heal up, but then I'm going to take 1/4 Curse damage. Fuck. That's not good at all. Because now Butler Block might not be able to take another round of hits. Let's switch to Salmon Taxi. Maybe now we can start using Baby Doll Eyes. And if we paralyze him with Thunder Wave, he can't use a bear to heal that up. Although, am I saving up to burn him still? Maybe I can still burn him and be okay. Maybe. Play Rough does how much when he's at -1? It doesn't do a whole lot. Feint Attack, you're -2. That's probably, yeah, that doesn't do shit. So Banette I'm not really too scared about. Let's go for a Baby Doll Eyes on Mimikyu to make its attack -2. -2, and it always goes first. How do you like that? Maybe I can get 2 of them off on you. Maybe I can get 2 of them off. Play Rough does even less that time. Okay, we might not have to intimidate anymore. Shit. Critical hit. Awesome. Salmon Taxi, let's do one more. Let's do one more. And this might be your last move, but it'll be worth it. But you might hold on with like 1 HP. Uses Play Rough and it does how much? 15. Okay, we're fine. Unless Banette gets a critical hit, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, Salmon Taxi, you held on. You did good. Okay, our 3 attack lower guys are really low on health. Azakayan, if I want to burn them, he'll have to take 4 hits. The switch in 2 hits, and then the Beak Blast charge up 2 hits. Can he take that much? And he also heals up a little bit in between. So let's switch to Azakayan and just see what happens. Let's see how much damage they do to him. I think he'll be fine for the first round for sure. They're going for Play Rough, which does how much? Looks like 18. Lowers my attack, whatever. Feint Attack does how much? 10. So 18 plus 10 is 28. And he's at 24. Shit. I really don't want to sacrifice Azakayan for this. And it looks like if I leave him in, he'll burn probably both of them. But he'll die in the process. It's just not worth it for me. It's not worth it for me. If I switch to Butler Block, I'll intimidate both of them, lower their attacks even more, then he'll probably survive 2 rounds of attacks, unless, of course, if Banette goes for Curse, then any of these guys would die immediately. Are their attacks low enough that I should go for the Marshlow? Maybe. Maybe. I gotta decide. I have to decide. I have to decide. You know, let's go to Grago, see if we can't get off a Flamethrower, or maybe even just use Iron Defense. And then, you know, Iron Defense is just as good as any attack lowering, because it just means they can't do any damage to me. I'm not confident that the Z-Power Steel move will take out Mimikyu in 1 hit, because he has +1 defense. So if I can do a little bit of damage with Flamethrower, then we should be good. Oh, and he uses that damn Curse to kill himself. No. No, I wanted to keep you out, because the other guy... Shit! I did not think he would kill himself with Curse, because now the other guy is going to have full stats. And I think it's Jellicent, which is not good for me at all. Oh, and I'm getting hit by Curse, so the Grago was a terrible idea. No, I guess it was okay, because now the other guy doesn't have to deal with Curse. Is now the time? Do I switch to Marshlow and just go for it? No. No, now that there's only 1 guy to face, I can easily switch to Azakayan or Butler Block. Let's go to Butler Block for the guaranteed Intimidate, because he has not sent in his second friend yet. So let's intimidate him again. He's not going to kill us with 1 attack. He only has 1 attack on him. We'll be fine. Play Rough, of course. Does that much damage. Heal up a bit from leftovers, and now... Okay, he still has not summoned his friend. Good, we'll switch to Marshlow and hopefully knock him out with a big ol' attack. Marshlow, of course, would be weak to Jellicent, so if it comes out and uses like a surf, I'm fucked. Slash. Won't do very much, will it? No, 6 damage. And he did not summon his friend, which means if this attack is a one-hit kill, we win! And just to be clear, it's doing how much damage? 160. Which, double it, that's a 320. Too bad it's not stab, but go for the corkscrew crash to finish off Mimikyu, maybe. Shadow Claw, that's not going to do anything either, is it? Nah, it doesn't do a fucking thing. Your attack is so low. Was not anticipating the possibility of Jellicent coming out, so this might be our last and only hope. Marshlow, kill it in one hit with a super powerful corkscrew crash. The Intimidate strategy has worked out fine, but let's make sure it doesn't somehow fail. Come on and slam, knock his ass out. Mimikyu is A-okay, and he summons his ally. No, 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 I can't intimidate that guy. I can't intimidate him. Marshlow, go for the heavy slam on Mimikyu. You have to do it. Leech life. What the fuck? I didn't know he had that attack. It doesn't matter. His attack is so low it doesn't do a fucking thing. Use his spite! What a waste of an attack! Heavy slam him! Ah, he's almost dead! He's almost dead. He's within range. That pot can take him out in one hit. Pot's gonna call the kettle black. I don't know what Jellicent's moves are. I didn't look that up. I don't know if he has a water move or not. I honestly don't know. We could go for Bulldoze, because I think Mimikyu would die for sure. And we can also slow down Jellicent if it even hits him. So let's go for the Bulldoze. Hopefully Marshlow survives this round of attacks. Leech life again. That should not heal up enough that Bulldoze suddenly is not enough to finish him. Water Pulse. Uh-oh, this could be trouble. This might be the end of Marshlow. No, it's not. He's just fine. He's just fine. Mimikyu is down. Jellicent lowers its speed. And I think I'm happy, folks. I killed that fucking Mimikyu. Now we just have to take care of this lonely Jellicent, who it seems only has Water Pulse. But who could do it? Pot? Pot could probably do it, right? I don't know. I mean, fighting moves won't work. All he has is Steel Punch or Bullet Punch. Oh my god, everybody is so low. Maybe Jellicent could sweep. I mean, I slowed him down, but is that gonna be enough? I don't even think Bullet Punch will do that much damage to him. Ah, yikes. That's a yikes scenario if I've ever seen one, folks. Oh, we're not out of this one yet. Not out of this one yet. It's just one guy. How much did Water Pulse do? Can I hit him again? Maybe he'll survive. And maybe I slowed him down enough that I'm faster. Let's go for the high horsepower. You know what, Marshlow? Let's do it. Yeah, you're faster. Will this be enough to finish him off? Yeah, it is! Oh, yeah, it is! Oh, close one! We almost got swept. And by that I mean we didn't at all. And Salmon Taxi wants to learn Retaliate. I've been waiting for him to learn this one for a long time. Hey! Hey! I beat my mortal enemy Mimikyu and nobody died! Ow! Ow! Oh! Who would I want to get rid of for Retaliate? Takedown I need to keep because it gives him a good Z move. Crunch, I mean, it helps against ghosts. Baby Doll Eyes just helped me out here. But, you know, I have Intimidate and stuff for that. I don't know how often I'm gonna have to lower attack anymore. Which one to get rid of? Which one? Retaliate's only good if something gets killed, and I don't plan on that happening too often. You know, I have the TM for Thunderwave, so if I want to teach it to him again, I can always just give it to him again. So just to keep the option of Retaliate, I'll get rid of Thunderwave for now. Folks, you've never seen me at this point in the game, ever. Ever! I just defeated Totem Mimikyu. That was the one I was worried about. I know I should be worried about Ultra Necrozma and whatever's coming next, but this is the one I've been so anxious and preoccupied about. And he's done for. He's dead. Couldn't even get one of my guys. Got a lot of them pretty low, but he couldn't get me. And as my reward, what is that? The Ghost DMZ? Super useful for all of my great ghost attacks that I have. Hey, trial complete. Never thought I would see the day. Happy day, folks. Such a happy day.